Right now on ABC 10 News at 4 o'clock, large-scale events will soon make a comeback in San Diego. The convention center is preparing to welcome guests for the first time in over a year. How it will impact the downtown community. Animals at the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park are being protected against COVID, the push to get more of them vaccinated, plus.
That was like a miracle to us.
And Positively San Diego, how the power of music helped a South Bay mother as she recovered from COVID-19.
ABC 10 News starts now with breaking news.
Hundreds of people are out of their home out of fears of explosives in the area. This is National City. One man is detained. ABC 10 News reporter Leah Pizzetti is live now in National City with why this could last for the next few hours. Leah?
Kimberly, this is still a very active scene out here in National City. Multiple police, fire, hazmat, arson agencies are out here inside this apartment complex behind me right now. It also, a man who lives here said he had a bomb, flammable liquids inside. He did try to run away, but police were able to catch him. Investigating possible explosives left behind here. Take a listen to what it sounded like out here just a few hours ago. Now that boom is the sound of authorities detonating his backpack, which they thought might have explosives or hazardous materials inside his car, and concerns that led to 400 people being evacuated.
Evacuations, but everyone's safe in that neighborhood after those explosions. That is the good news there. Leah Pizzetti having some audio problems, but we will keep an eye on this situation. Anything changes, we'll let you know. And to follow the story and bring you any updates, you can get the breaking news alerts with our ABC 10 News mobile app. Authorities are trying to figure out how to safely rescue a horse and its owner after they fell down an embankment. This is live pictures from Sky 10. A woman in her 70s was riding the horse on a trail in Carmel Valley. This was about 12:30 today. The two fell near Carmel Valley Road and Highway 56. Neither of them are hurt, we're told, but the area is difficult to reach because of the terrain. The San Diego Humane Society and San Diego Fire and Rescue are on scene. They may need to use a helicopter to hoist the horse out of that ravine. In a little more than a week, the San Diego Convention Center will take a major step forward. It will welcome its first visitors in more than 15 months. ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin is joining us now live downtown with the impact it will mean for the community. Long awaited, Adam.
And Kim, lots of money for businesses, hotels, restaurants, you name it. Now the convention center, even though it hasn't been hosting big events, looks kind of quiet. It has been active, hosting two groups as a temporary housing location. Being active has allowed them to quickly hit the start button on events. Thursday morning, and all is quiet on Harbor Drive. Just a few locals and tourists passing by. But in a little more than a week, this sleepy driveway will once again come to life.
We're excited to see people come through our doors again. We're excited to welcome everyone.
On August 1st, the Convention Center will welcome SPIE Optics and Photonics 2021 for a 5-day run.
You have your first meeting back in San Diego. That's not a bad place to be at all.
It's the first of 30 events the San Diego Convention Center is preparing to host between August and December of this year. And a welcome change of pace from the past 15 months and 150 cancellations or events that moved to a virtual setting, an environment that costs the local area dearly.
Those 150 events that we would have had inside of our building would have brought more than $2 billion in economic impact to the entire region, as well as tax revenues to the city of San Diego.
While the area wasn't getting much attention, the convention center was open, but in a different capacity, serving 11 months as a shelter in support of Operation Shelter to Home, then as a federal emergency intake site for unaccompanied children seeking asylum. Keeping things running meant they didn't have to rehire an entire staff.
Silver Surfer in the house, San Diego.
So they can get back to events like this. The one question, what will attendance look like moving forward?
I think that we'll see the overall attendance for some of these events. The domestic ones will certainly be in a better position than the ones that are attracting a more international crowd.
And coming up tonight on ABC 10 News at 6, hear from the American Kennel Club. They're going to be the second event up at the convention center. Why they chose San Diego and what their expectations are. That's tonight, in just a few hours. Adam Ragusan, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Adam. Today, University of California Regents approved a multi-year plan for tuition hikes. Tuition and fees will increase by 2% plus inflation. UC officials estimate that students will have to pay an extra $534. This applies to new undergraduate students starting in the 2022-23 academic year. And the amount stays the same for those students for up to 6 years. Opponents have criticized the increase as a forever hike. UC officials say the increase will provide stability and provide more financial aid to other students. The Biden administration is preparing to impose sanctions on some Cuban officials for human rights abuses. This comes after recent anti-government protests on the island nation earlier this month. And the sanctions target Alvaro Lopez Miera. He leads Cuba's Ministry of the Revolutionary Armed Forces. They also target a group called the Black Berets. It's an elite unit of Cuba's special forces the government deployed to suppress demonstrators. The Justice Department is launching gun trafficking strike forces in cities where gun violence has spiked. The department is focusing on Chicago, New York, LA, San Francisco, and Washington, D.C. It's stepping up enforcement in so-called supply areas. These are cities and states where it's easier to get guns that are later trafficked into other cities with more restrictive laws. The strike forces also plan for intelligence sharing and prosecutions between cities. A major step forward in the effort to build a bridge in Mission Trails. This after a 21-year-old fell and drowned while trying to cross the San Diego River. Today, local leaders announced a large grant from the state to build that crossing. As ABC 10 News reporter Natay Holmes explains, the new funding means the bridge should be completed sooner than expected.
The state allocated a $1.5 million grant for a pedestrian and bike bridge in the honor of the late Max Lanai. His family was here this morning. His parents said how great of a person he was. He loved the arts, he loved the environment, and he was very invested in his education. And with this new bridge, his memory will live on.
In this terrible tragedy, we have been embraced so much by this community and so many people and so many friends that it has made it tolerable, and today is a day to celebrate all the goodness that's come out of it.
Last January, Lanai was running in the park when he came to the San Diego River Trail crossing. Rain had water levels higher than normal. The 21-year-old's parents believe he tried to cross the river but likely slipped and drowned. Initial costs of the bridge are estimated at $2.1 million, according to Max's father. With the grant announced this morning and the donations of more than $700,000, the Mission Trails Regional Park Foundation has about $2.3 million set aside for the project. Now, local leaders and Max's parents believe with the new funds granted by the state, the bridge in Max's honor will be completed in 2 to 3 years. At the Mission Trails Regional Park, Natay Holmes, ABC 10 News.
What a mighty good man Father Joe was.
Clients, staff, friends at Father Joe's Villages honored the legacy of the late Father Joe. Today, they shared different memories and experiences they had with him. Father Joe was best known for his dedication to helping San Diego's homeless. Father Joe's Villages has played a key role in the fight to end homelessness.
While Father Joe can no longer be physically present with us, his legacy continues through innovative services and, most importantly, through the belief that every single person is valuable and deserving of compassion and grace.
A funeral service for Father Joe was held earlier this week, and there will be a larger celebration of life at the convention center on August 10th.